America's Southern Miss opened this Conference USA schedule with loss to Rice this previous weekend. Y'all see how I feel about it. It's written all over my face. Disappointment, the dismay. I gave them the benefit of the doubt against Alabama. It was Alabama. We saw what Alabama just did to SEC team Ole Miss. Okay, that was Alabama. Rice ain't Alabama. So before I get too heated up in here, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my brother JoJo. JoJo, what were your thoughts on the game?
Hey man. So as we know, Tykees got hurt. Um, pre- pretty early, by the way. He went two for
Yeah.
three, 17 yards, had one pick. In comes the third string QB, Mr. Jake. He went 23 of 37, 304 yards, a touchdown, and three picks. Um, Frank Gore Jr., 17 rushes, 79 yards. Uh, we had Mr. Jason Brownlee,
Mm-hmm.
8 receptions, 127 yards, and I think it was what? Did he have that touchdown?
Mm-mm.
No,
No.
he didn't. What I wanted to highlight was Mr. Malik Shorts. It looks like every time I look at the stats on defense, I see his name. He's always right there at the top with tackles. He had 12 of them. We had Mr. Jay Stanley, 5 tackles and a sack. Score was what, 24-19?
Mm-hmm.
It was a winnable game. It was a winnable game. I don't know what can I say, how much practice the third string QB is going to have with the starters. But as we said, it's not Rice. It's not like Rice a juggernaut. I was really hoping we could come on here and be ecstatic about a win, but looks like we got to look forward to next week.
T, what were your thoughts on the game, dog?
Frank Gore should be a Hall of Famer, right?
Yeah,
Y'all opinion?
I agree.
Frank Gore Jr. should go down as the greatest running back we ever had at USM, but they're gonna waste it. They're
That,
gonna
that's
waste it.
saying that's saying a lot. Now you got Knicks, you got
Yeah,
what's
Fletcher.
what's the yellow boy Fletcher?
It's in
Yeah.
his blood. It's in his blood.
Okay, okay.
But we're gonna waste it. uh the game was right there. I watched majority of the second half. The game was there, even despite 3 picks. And I think the last pick was the ender. That just capped the game, right? If I remember right. I think it was we were driving and could have won it. It's Will Hall's first year. So he's got some talent out there. The Chandler Pittman kid, he was a host. And his time in McGee High. And we got him down there and he scored the touchdown in that game. I think it was 31-yard touchdown. But he's got some skills. Brownlee was a big reason why we were in the game for 8 catches, 120, like Joe mentioned. We just got to find our identity, and I don't think we've found the identity yet. Um, we've been shuffling quarterbacks. We went from Trey Lowe to Ty Keys and now Jake Lange, and we're just trying to find our way. And it's not gonna get any easier because I think what UTEP's on the way, and I think they got UTSA, who I think is at the top of the conference right now. I think they're one of the better teams in the conference. So I think we can get better. Hopefully we can get better towards the season. Maybe close out the season with a couple 2 or 3 good wins, just showing the growth. Then maybe next year we can roll into something. I'm gonna just go ahead and just say that early. That ain't way too early for me saying that either. If we can just get the ball rolling and Will Hog and get the identity where we need it, maybe we got a lot of these kids coming back. We can be formidable next year. But that's about all I got. But this ain't what I'm used to. I'm used to tearing down goalposts from beating TCU. That's what I'm used to.
That's what we did down there. That's the memories.
But you know,
Those kids down there right now don't know nothing about that. Caesar, what you got for the people, man?
You're just looking for consistency right now, man. You don't have to win every game right now because you got a first-year head coach, and every coach will tell you they want to establish their culture, their type of play. You know, all of the jargon, if you will. But you have to have consistency. Consistency builds culture. I made it a point to shout out Grayson Gunner last week when they played against Southern Miss, because here's a tight end that had like 4 catches for 67 yards. So you think if you can do that against Alabama, one of the premier defenses in all of America, surely when you drop down to lesser talent, because that's all I was simply saying, you drop down to lesser talent. If you played that way against superior talent, when you play against lesser talent, you should be able to do more. We had 1 catch for 4 yards. All of that is not his fault, right? I'm not saying that's his fault 100%, because yes, we're talking about a third string quarterback. But man, at some point you got to be able to, and I'm not just pointing him out, I'm using him as an example. You have to take pride to say, if I go and do X against the best that this country has to offer in college football, then when I come and play somebody who no one knows about in Rice, I should be able to do more. That's what I mean by playing down to your competition. That can be corrected in certain cases, but man, sometimes you can't coach that out of a kid. You either got it or you don't. And I don't know what really more you can add to that. You cannot go and play Alabama the week before and then come back and have the same type of sloppiness. Because that's all it was. The reason Southern Miss lost was not because Rice is the superior team. It's because they were sloppy. Third string quarterback or not, you cannot make those passes and turn the ball over. You cannot give up explosive plays on defense. You know what I mean? Like against teams that you are supposed to put away. If you play the game the right way, if you stick to the game plan and take care of the football, then you probably win that game, whether you're better than Rice or not. But because you are playing sloppy, that's not a culture thing, man. That is a culture thing is guys showing up to practice and competing every day in practice to be better, showing up to the weight room. That's culture. Coming out there and actually like taking care of the football, that's fundamental. That's fundamental. So I don't really know what to say about that, man. You know, you can give these guys passes because it's a third string quarterback. You know, you can give these guys passes because I'm a first year head coach. But it doesn't matter what your head coach it is. You can bring down Nick Saban. If you play like that, you're gonna lose. Period.
Now, to try to be somewhat, I don't want to let them off the hook, because I think that as Southern Miss fans, too many of our fans let our program off the hook for a lot of BS that we've seen transpire since Bauer has left. You know, we had the glory time with Fedora real quick, but
had a good time with Todd Monken too.
Yeah. But this inconsistency, I think a fan base be letting cats off the hook. So I don't want to do that, but as y'all keep saying, we're on our third string quarterback. With that said, you would think once you're down to your third string quarterback that you start to pound the rock. Now, how many yards you said Franco had, Joe?
He had 79 on 17 rushes, 4.6 per carry.
See how boom. That ain't enough. He got to have more carries in that. Then if we on our third quarterback, and you got this talented back, you know what I'm saying? Folks were very high on him because of the name. We know the name Rico was crazy.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not mistaken, wasn't he a 3-star recruit?
At least 3.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he was a 3-star recruit. And for Conference USA, that's good. You got to hand that thing off to him and play off of that. You know what I'm saying? So I would have liked to see more of that. We did have a bright spot with that kick return. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you can get something out of the kicking game, out of special teams, that's a bonus. So shout out to that young man, Cameron. Hopefully it's Cameron, you know what I'm saying? Because that'd be wavy, like that boy from Dipset, you know what I'm saying? That'd be nice and wavy. Cameron Harrell, you know what I'm talking about? took that thing back. I'm gonna have to ask my young boy Antavius Willis how to pronounce his homeboy name, because Ant was out there on that kick return as well. But that was a bright spot. I was just disappointed, y'all. Did y'all feel that? I was disappointed.
Yeah,
No,
I was
absolutely.
I was just thinking going to the Conference USA schedule. Till you expected us to lose that one?
First year, everything.
So when you gonna start judging Hall then? What year should we as fans then? Okay, cause we said this in our Jackson State coverage in prime spring season that you gotta give him time to get his boys in. Okay, cool. So you're right. We're gonna do that for prime over there at Jackson State. You're right about that with Hall. What year though do we need to say, all right, coach, what you got?
I say year 3.
Year
I say
three.
year 2. I say year 2 we be competitive. We may not be the toast of the conference, but I think in 3 we ought to be Jenny.
All right, let's go here then. let's do show of hands. Year 2, how are we gonna say we need to be bowl eligible?
We got to be New Orleans Bowl.
Yeah,
I'm
We
going
know.
bowl eligible.
yeah, you have to have that. You have to have that.
New Orleans
year
Bowl,
2?
Year 2.
Year 2 bowl eligible.
You
Remember,
have to
bowl
have that.
eligible we ain't number like what 6 wins, ain't it?
6
Yeah.
wins.
Bowl that's all.
Shout out Coach Bowles.
I think we'll get 5.
See, that's a low bar, T. Bowl eligible now, second year.
That's tough, man.
Coach Hall gonna love T. All right, year 3. Year 3, winning
7
the
wins.
conference.
7 wins in the Alamo Bowl or something.
Year 3, 7 wins.
7 wins, and we get the
Wait a
Cheese
minute.
Whiz Bowl.
Okay, when do you expect them
I
to
said year 3.
possibly
I
win
said
the
year 3. I said
Okay.
year 3. Go. They going.
All right, hold.
Conference USA champions? How about
I
that?
said year 2, bowl eligible.
Right.
And then
I thought you asked me what.
year 3, I said Conference USA champs.
Okay,
No, T said 7 wins.
And you
year
gave
3.
me 7 wins in year 3?
you think we finna just run up in here and contest Marshall and UAB?
No, T,
UTSA
this
like
our
talking about?
See, you ain't naming no juggernauts. Them ain't no.
All I want is 7 wins. Can I
See,
get
yeah.
7?
This ain't the Conference USA of our 20s.
Franco is listed as a freshman. By the time that boy's a junior, we should be 7-win team.
No,
At
by the
least.
time he a junior, we should be
At
rolling.
least.
Hey, quick question. Frank Gore didn't play last year?
He played last year.
I don't think it counts. I guess it don't.
Oh,
count.
okay.
Maybe it don't.
Oh, because of the COVID
I guess.
thing?
I think they
I
gave
guess
them
so.
cats an extra year of eligibility
year.
or something
Okay.
because
Gotcha.
of COVID. I think so. America, y'all can check us on that. But Southern Miss fans, I would love to hear what y'all thinking about the expectations. This is good, okay? Even better than the reaction to the game, because us losing that game is still unacceptable to me. Okay, we were on our third string quarterback. True enough. Okay, that's the only excuse we got. We still should have won the game. But our expectations, okay. Our brother Tim G. Jacob is being a coach's fan right now. Okay, are y'all down with our brother Tim G. Jacob, who's stressing patience? You know, get this man time to work the recruiting angles and get guys in here. T, what year then are you expecting a Conference USA title then? If not 3, what we going 5, 6? Is he gonna get there?
You know how when you don't think you're gonna get something for Christmas, but you just know it ain't coming, and then it shows up Christmas, you like, that's me. That's what I am. I ain't up in here running around talking about I know I'm finna get a new basketball goal and some new J's. I ain't even up in here even finna do that.
Oh, man.
All I want, listen, give me a Spalding ball. I ain't even gotta have a Nike ball. Just give me a Spalding ball.
Come on
That's
now.
the official one.
I don't
That's
need
what
the
I'm
wave.
on.
But you know how we like the ball with
you
the
should have
waves?
said Rollins.
Remember the ball with the waves?
Right.
Had the waves in the ball and all that. It was a real dope ball
Hey,
at that time.
That grip was real, boy.
Grip was, yeah. I ain't got to have that. Just give me Spalding.
That's what I'm saying, T. We letting these folks down here make it.
I ain't letting them make it.
They got too much of our tuition money and still floating through down there to be putting the product on the field.
Man,
I need to go down there and look at one of them big screens I paid for.
Do something. Go down there and just take a stroll. Look around. America, y'all chime in and tell us what y'all think. Me, Caesar, and JoJo having too lofty expectations again. I think we said year 2, we're expecting bowl eligibility. Year 3, we're at least expecting to compete. Let's say compete. Maybe
baseball
not
team
win.
is still cold though.
Baseball team doing that. Okay.
Always.
That's true. No doubt.
That's all I got for you.
Shout out to him.
But we ain't go to no baseball game. We were down there. Let's not cap. I
watched
didn't go
one on
over there.
TV.
Yeah.
I
Y'all
watched
chime
one.
in and tell us what y'all think. What are your expectations for Southern Miss football under Coach Hall? Put it on something. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me across all social media platforms, like the videos, and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com, and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
Makes a statement.